Hello, YouTube live stream. I am on here to speak to the hip hop community. Okay. If you tuning in to this message, I'm on here to speak to the hip hop community. Okay. Those in the hip hop community who are chasing money and fame. That's what I'm on here to speak with. Okay. So I thank you for tuning in. This message is for the hip hop community, all the rappers in hip hop that are chasing the money and the fame. Okay. Anybody else that may be watching this, that's what this message is about. Okay. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Okay. And the name of the message is so you can know what you're watching right here. Okay. Okay. So here we go. What the name of the what the name of the what the name of what the name of the message is. Okay. Here we go. And this message is going out to all the rappers in hip hop who are chasing the money and the fame. Okay, here we go. It says the hip hop rap artists who are selling selling their souls for a bag full of money and fame. The hip hop rap artists who are selling their souls for a bag full of money and fame. Money and fame. They selling their souls for money and fame. That's what I'm on here to talk to, okay? The hip hop rap artists who are selling their souls for money and fame. And you got people who are looking at these rappers and they want to be like what they see. People want to be like what they see. So that's what I'm on here to share, about. Okay. And I thank you for tuning in to this message, whoever may be watching. Okay. And this message is going out to the hip hop community. Okay. So thank you for tuning in. All right. Thank all of y'all for tuning in to this wonderful message. Okay. It's giving people time to get on here and to tune into this message. Okay. And I appreciate y'all just tuning in to this wonderful message. Okay. Just giving people time to get on here. Okay. And to hear this. Once again, this is what the message is about. It's for the hip hop community, for all the rappers in hip hop that's uh that's chasing the money and fame. It says the hip hop rap artists who are selling their souls for a bag full of money and fame. The rappers in hip hop are selling their souls for a bag full of money and fame. They doing anything for the money, anything for that money, anything for that paper. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back on here. Okay, so I'm going to Matthew. I'm going to, in the Bible. I'm going to Matthew 8. Matthew 8:34, the way of the cross. Then he called to the crowd to him, along along with his disciples, and said, whosoever wants to be my disciples must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me. Whosoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whosoever lose their life for me, for the gospel, will save it. What good is it for someone to gain the whole world yet forfeit their souls? What can anyone give in exchange for their souls? Anyone who is ashamed of me and my word in this adulterous, and sinful generation, the Son of Man will be ashamed of them. And when he comes in his Father's glory with the angels. So, what can a man give in exchange for his soul? What does it profit a man to gain this whole world and lose his soul? To be a famous rapper, to have a bag full of money, it's empty. It's empty. And when you leave this world, that's the end of it. It's empty. To be a famous rapper, to have everybody know your name, to be popular, what can you give in exchange for your soul? What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? These rappers in hip hop are selling their souls for money and fame. The hip hop rap artists who are selling their souls for money and fame for a bag full of money. They doing anything for the money. The older rappers from the 90s are selling their soul. They selling their soul. The most popular song out today, they selling their soul. They selling their soul for the money and fame. And the consumers are looking at that. And some of the consumers who are listening to this are selling their soul too. The people who are listening to this are selling their soul. That's the way it go in the hip hop rap game. If you want to make it to the top in the rap game, then you selling your soul. This to go platinum, you selling your soul. They selling out for the money. So if you just tuning in, this message is about the hip hop rappers who are selling their souls for a bag full of money. They selling out. Ain't nothing wrong with having money, but when you selling out for it, they selling out. A lot of the rappers are selling their souls for money and fame. And the consumers, the people who listen to them, they selling their souls too. People in this world today selling their souls for money. People in this world today will do anything for money. For anything. If it's millions of dollars, they'll do anything for it. So what can a man give in exchange for his soul? Selling out for that money. Selling out. And that don't last long. Now I'm going over to Luke 12. Luke 12. This is the parable of the rich man. In Luke 12, it says, life does not consist of abundance of possessions. Luke 12:16. And he told this parable, the ground of a certain rich man yield his abundant harvest. He thought to himself, what shall I do? I have no place to store my crops. Then he says, this is what I will do. I will tear down my barns and build bigger ones, and there I will store my surplus and grain. And I said to myself, you have plenty of grain laid up for many years. Take life easy, eat and be merry. Luke 12:20. But Jesus said to him, you fool, this very night your soul will be demanded of you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself? This how it will be with whosoever stores up things for themselves, but is not rich towards God. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? To be a famous rapper, what does it profit? It's all empty when you take your last breath. It's empty. The bling bling, the jewelry, the cars, it's all empty. And people are selling their soul for money and fame, especially in the hip hop community. It's all empty. It's all empty. And what do they brag about? Bragging on the hood life in hip hop, well, it leads to heartbreak in the lyrics. I'm speaking to the hip hop community. You got people who are in love with these rappers, making idols out of them. That's not good. When you put people on a pedestal, you're gonna be let down. But it's empty though. It's empty. It says right here in Psalms too. Right in Psalms, do not be impressed with those who stack up riches. Psalms 49 verse 16. So don't be impressed with those who get rich and pile up fortune and fame. They can't take it with them. The fame, the fortune, all get left behind. Just when they think they have arrived and folks praise them because they have made good, they will enter the family brute plot where they will never see sunshine again. So it's empty. It's empty. It's empty. Right there in Psalm 49 in the Bible. It's empty to be a famous rapper, to chase fortune and fame. It's empty. When you look at this, don't give me no glory. Give God the glory because He told me to share this message. So I just thank you for tuning in to this message. And I'm praying for all the rappers in hip hop who are chasing the bag, who are chasing the bag full of money. That's empty. That is so empty. Chasing that bag full of money. That is an empty thing. Once again, what does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? What can you get in exchange for your soul? And your soul is your will, minds, and emotions, okay? They have all the money in the world, but it's all empty. They had a fortune and fame. It's empty. It's all empty. So I'm praying for those who are chasing the empty stuff. So I thank y'all for tuning in to this message. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank you. Bye bye.